All right, guys, here it is, a 45-degree day in early October, and just poured all these piers, that monolithic footing and pier, and then the 4 other piers, and then some deck posts. Fortunately, those sonotubes got they took about 2 inches of rain the day after I put those sonotubes in, and I couldn't have waited any longer. I wouldn't have had time to do all that. If you wait after the rain, and then got 2 inches rather than the ½ inch I was expecting, and those sonotubes just took it on the chin, so they're a little warped and whatever, but they'll support the deck fine. And then this is the concrete retaining wall. This is the first time using the WT8, Simpson WT8 snap ties. You see they have the wedge, they go right through there, and then the wedge just sits in right like that, and then that keeps the 2x4s. You could use these 2x6s, 2x4s, 2x8s. I needed a bunch of these 12-foot 2x4s later on, actually, for a personal job, and this just worked. So yeah, I'll be able to reuse these. I shake the concrete off of them, and then and just use a saw blade that that's a little sacrificial because it'll obviously get dull pretty quickly. And that's why we went with 2x4s. It also gives it a little bit narrower of a look, makes the wall appear bigger than it actually is. And then, but you could use these with 2x6s, 2x8s. The piers we all did with 2x6s. But this is the concrete retaining wall process from All Access Construction. That's from on their channel. I really highly recommend you go to their channel because he is just extremely informative. Answers your questions in the comments. I couldn't, I mean, his channel is the reason I was able to do this. But otherwise, yeah, it came out great. It's monolithic, which is something we don't do very much here in Vermont. We almost always do a 2-stage pour for walls, anything, footers, which is mostly what I did there, except for that one in the back. And the monolithic with his, I'm about to pull those stakes out and then patch it. The concrete's still wet enough. It worked out tremendous. It was pretty awesome. It actually, if you come down here, it actually didn't even fill up all the way, which is fine. I mean, it's just a footer. It's kind of nice to have that slope to drain the water away. But you can see, after we vibrated it, it's, this was all the way full. We had to peel some off at the top, and then there's, about 3/8 of an inch underneath the level of footer. And then back here, it went up to grade. We didn't put a board in there. We didn't put a form in the back. But yeah, so Simpson WT8, and then watch All Access Construction's channel. He's in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm in Vermont, so very different. But I mean, I used his process, and I'm extremely pleased with the result. So yeah, take care. Have a good weekend.